the reason why I came up with this kind of an application to help us, because of I myself as the survivor of gender-based violence. I'm from Hamajakupurumen, and getting the service there was very, we were struggling. Crime emergency app, it's an application which will allow users who report something that will directly report our emergencies to the departments. Crime emergency app provides the map on the dashboard at the stations.
I can just press little, or maybe I don't know, the high blood attack and I'm not feeling well. Can I press and
If you feel or you can just self-motivation is something that no one can ever do for you, because of when you speak about such things, people think, well, no, this one is just crazy. The sad part is the communities are backing off from the stakeholders. We're not working together.
There's actually men who are being abused, and
it's possible to actually report gender-based violence. It's possible to work out or get out of gender-based violence. Funding or no funding, I'm going to work so hard to market this application so that they can get it.
Youth on the rise, creativity loud. Local legends moving, no need for the crowd. From business to music, hustle to hope. If it's happening in the city, we hold in the scope. Polokwane, que pelo ya Limpopo. Doro bara matimba, ramintiro, rali toro. Inside, Polokwane.
Welcome back, Insiders. This is your girl Skinny Khadi. I am back again. And today we are not with our co-host. I am with our guest here who invented her own app. I'm so excited to have this interview with you. I can't wait to actually talk about everything that I've heard about you. How are you?
I'm good on yourself.
Thank you so much for honoring our invite. Can you please introduce yourself to our insiders?
Okay. Thank you also for the invite. I appreciate it. Onali Mapula. Okay, can I speak English, please?
Yeah, you
My
can.
name is Mapula Millicent Mailula, and I'm actually turning 30 years old this year.
Okay.
I'm from Hamajakupurumen.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a mother, I'm an entrepreneur, and also...
Okay. No, I
Okay,
I
thought you want the whole package.
No, it's fine. We're gonna get there. We're
Okay,
gonna get there. Tell me, Urile Uhulete kai Hamailula?
Ramaja.
Oh,
No,
Hamaza.
Mailula is my
Kwena
surname.
Mapula Mailula.
Mailula,
How was it growing up in Ramaza?
Growing up in Ramaja was just okay, but then we lacked so much because it's deep within the villages. We are a rural area which is now developing. But growing up there was actually okay. I grew up there, then I shifted to Polokwane, but then I'll wait for you to ask me more questions, as you said.
No,
you okay.
No, I could limit to
Okay,
you can just flow.
I was actually born in Ramajakupurumen.
Yeah.
Then I later on, when I was in high school, grade 9, I was shifted to Polokwane in Bendo.
Yeah.
That's where I was staying while I was studying in Lerailaba to Masiala Progressive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the reason why I wanted to know about your background.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to know what made you the initial thought that you had. I want to invent this app. That's why I background. I actually wanted to hear if it relates to the app.
Okay.
And now, can we talk about the app? A crime
Emergency
app, right? Yeah. Can you please talk about it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Crime emergency app, it's an application which will allow users who report directly to SAPs, directly like the EMSs, fire departments. It's a service, emergency service app.
Yeah.
We know at this point we lacking something that will directly report our emergencies to the departments.
Oh.
Yes. So crime emergency application is the immediate solution, the agent solution. Since I indicated I'm from Hamajakupurumen, and getting the service there was very, we were struggling because of a lot of things were happening, but then we couldn't get help because of we are far from the stations. The station cannot be able to locate us because of the barriers or the channel they used to report the crimes. So that's the reason why I came up with this kind of an application to help us because of I myself as the survivor of gender-based violence. So it was hard for me to actually get help.
Okay.
So this is where the idea of this application came about.
This is why I was asking about the background thingy. Yeah, no, it makes sense. The app ke crime emergency app, ne?
Yeah, that's
The
the name.
emergencies, is it specifically the crime emergencies only or any kind of emergency?
This question I've been waiting for it. All the interviews, no one has ever asked me this question because I really wanted to let people know it's crime emergency app,
Yeah.
and this emergency actually stands for emergencies. Actually, correct. It's several emergencies, not only the crime part.
Okay.
Yes, but then the main idea was the crime part. So
okay.
emergencies including the we also have the EMS is included, the fire departments included, and also others, which I will just have to come back and tell you more when we have maintained it, adding more features. I get it for now that we are starting, we're just introducing the what we have now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Can you please explain how it works? If it's an app, ke tsena ka hare, ka re he ke bona maybe a re no re tsotsi ntshwara po.
Okay.
Is there somewhere mo ke presang maphodisa a tla ka pela, or can you please like explain to our insiders?
Okay. On the application for now, we have the link.
Yeah.
We're waiting for iStore and Play Store to approve us because
that's nice.
Yeah, it takes some time.
Yeah.
So when you go on the link, we
Yeah.
have on the dashboard, we have the whistleblower option. We know it's very hard to report or phone steps or the EMS to I'm this person, I'm reporting for another person.
Yeah.
So at some point they'll just when or this person reported this
Yeah.
thing. So we did that for we know we want to be safe, we want to help people, but then richaba on chiwa. So we have the whistleblower option where you don't log in because of logging in means to reveal your names. So whistleblower is just on the dashboard. Then a linking, so you can report for anyone who's in danger. For instance, if I'm in town in Polokwane, give an accident here and but they just not able to help themselves. I can just tap on the whistleblower option, ka report, or I can just tap or if I have time. If the people are just injured but not fatal.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, so able to ring a whistleblower and get help. This is what's happening. Then the location it will pinpointed to where I am, where the incident is or accident is. Yeah.
No, it
So
makes sense.
yeah, so when you log on the app, actually you have to sign in on the application. It will show you want your details, your email address in case of password recovery. You can enter Ujakai, but then enter you from Polokwane or enter Polokwane as your address. That doesn't mean when you go to Mokopane, it will limit you from using the application. When you move, it moves with you because Oga reporter only in Mokopane is the nearest station, the nearest hospital. Yes.
So in simple terms, you're saying Epialena on the whistleblowing part, it actually protects identities.
It protects
right?
identities.
Or if my queue ka mosadi wa ka next door but someone report
Simple.
and they're not gonna tell
no one will know you the one who reported.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it will go straight to the station dashboard.
Yeah.
Because of we working on integrating with the SAPs.
Okay.
Yeah. Because of we don't changing how they work. We just integrate with them just to be advanced because of it's very hard to get help from them since they actually the map part is actually the problem. So crime emergency hub provides the map on the dashboard at the stations, so they would know Mapula is in Polokwane because she's suffering from, if you just tap panic, they'll know there is an emergency. So if you have time, you can tap on rape, hijacking so we have ER24 on the app right now. So you're going to be able to subscribe to our services, and that's when you're going to have an unlimited services for a month. We have a monthly subscription only for now.
Okay.
So if you subscribe with Crime Emergency app, it means you're going to have monthly services from ER24, whereby if you can go Pinela Lotu right now sitting here, you can just tap I get you
And
subscribe.
it'll come.
It'll come, so you won't be able to. I mean, you won't not gonna pay for year 24 because of already
Oh,
you are our member.
okay, that's
The best
nice.
part about it. Okay.
Just to check with you,
Okay.
um, what's the what is it that is different from what you call emergency like 112, like your app?
112. The difference is we have the map. We have more features that are more different from the 112. Because of now, the 112, you know, you're gonna call them, you tell them I'm having a problem and I'm at B card. The thing of the routes coming to you might be difficult for them. Because I'm trying to actually solve the problem of emergencies arriving to us as citizens. Because of at this point, we know what it's difficult for the emergency services to locate us where we are and stuff like that. So the solving a part of crime emergency app is the agency of them arriving to the scene, the agency of them arriving before more crimes is done or even
Yeah.
someone passing away at the scene.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so in simple terms, when I have your app and something is happening, when I press there, it means the police are gonna come kapilanyana
It's gonna be
compared to
agent
how they usually do.
Yes, because of calling the police gets us into danger. Imagine someone is abusing you right now and you say, I'm calling the police. That's where they're gonna cause more damage to you.
Yeah,
That's the
ne?
reality. So we having more features we're going to be introducing the wristbands, which is also going to be linked to the police dashboard because of
Okay.
the first thing people target when they hijack you is the phone.
Yeah, ke phone.
So also we have traffic light features, which if anything happens near the traffic lights or some distance near the traffic lights, we have cameras going to be installed on the traffic lights in case of hijacking, in case of accidents. It's just going to take the message straight to the station, straight to the EMSs.
No, this is nice.
Very nice.
Okay, put it on exciting. And I think a lot of people are about this app.
But I've been to TV, I've been to a lot of interviews. I think maybe marketing is
batho
something
bana
that I
le
just need
rena
to
ke
market
re-
it much.
yeah, I think this is something a lot of people should know because there's a lot of there's
There's a
high
lot,
crime
there's a
rate,
lot. Yeah.
and talking about you being a survivor of gender-based violence, there's been a lot, and I remember last year we had this what was that? Nakola Wapadua
The
all black, and we
purple,
had purple
yeah.
profile pictures,
Yeah,
and
I've been part of
so I think this
it.
is something that could be helpful to both females and males. Because honestly speaking, there's also females who abuse banna.
They do.
And in most
They
cases,
do. And the best part, you know what is it?
Yeah.
Now men are afraid to go to the station because Barry, the police are not that
Yeah.
I'm being bad about the police. No, they are afraid to just report females when they have been
because
abused.
they look at you rukaro setlaela.
So the app is gonna help. If you don't want them to know who you are, the
Your
one reported, you
identity.
can just whistleblow.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
It really is nice.
So just to check,
Okay.
is the app live now? Like,
Yeah,
is
it is.
it running now?
Yeah.
When was it established?
It was actually the idea came about around 2019. So 2022 was when I actually started working on it and then doing the patenting, developments and stuff like that. So then it was launched on the 1st of December 2025. So it's live now.
Okay.
The name again, the name of the app?
Crime emergency app.
I just say crime emergency on Google or Chrome.
Yeah,
whatever.
we have a link now. So we're working on doing the website and stuff like that.
Okay, proper. Is it on socials also?
Yeah, on my socials, my bios have the link there.
Crime emergency
Okay.
app. It's a wise thing. I can tell you
Yeah.
And how did you go about funding the idea? Do you have sponsors or did you have to like start from facility?
Yeah, at the beginning it was just very hard for me because of when you speak about such things, people think, oh no, this one is just crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, everywhere now, like from when you're from
Yeah,
Limpopo,
from
it's
exactly,
from the
yeah.
rurals, it's worse. So
Mm,
people just tend to just not take you serious as they should. But
yeah.
then, lucky enough, I got some assistance actually from KM attorneys, KAM.
Okay.
It's where I'm working now.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's where I actually got to make things to come to life. They actually pushed me and made things very okay for me, and actually to a point of launching the application.
Big ups to them.
Yeah,
Big
very.
ups to them. Hey, a round of applause.
Yeah. Hey, AM.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out, hey. Because Kanete, this is a brilliant idea,
Yeah, it
honestly.
is.
It's a very brilliant idea. I love the whistle part, the whistle
Blow.
blow part. Because if we hide identity, but total
Yeah.
but what who reported a lot of crimes.
Yeah,
Up in
a
crime
lot.
city, report.
Report. Report.
Even in town, you can see someone beating up someone, but you can't call
Can't
the
do
police
anything
because
about it.
hey, o ka di tsena mo, ha o tsebe ho tlo
Yeah.
diragalang, you
Yeah,
get.
it's all.
So people get to do things ka mokgwa ba nyakang,
Because
ba
they
tseba
know
hore
what
no one is gonna
about the
report.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it really is a brilliant idea. Back to the gender-based violence part. Do you think that was the main thing that actually motivated you to actually open up this app?
Yeah, the gender-based violence part, and also the part that getting services at the rurals is very hard, as I've indicated.
Yeah, you.
So that's the other reason why I came up with this kind of an idea, because of we've seen a lot of things happening around us, even the accidents. Because where I'm from at Ramaj, I'm living at the tar road.
Yeah.
So there have been a lot of accidents there where you can see, oh, this person, if the emergency services arrived early, this person would have survived. So that's another reason why I came up with this kind of an idea, because of hey, South Africa is turning bad. And we're just
Yeah.
looking at it with solutions, but then what do we do about it? Why can't we just stand up and do something about it?
Yeah, I feel like people are not doing anything because o mongwe le o mongwe o lebeletse o kitebeletse a nyako tsena mathateng.
And the sad part is the communities are backing off from like the stakeholders. We're not working together. Because if we
Yeah.
can work together, I think they're losing trust because of how things are done.
Yeah.
But then I think this kind of initiatives are the ones that gonna keep up push the stakeholders and the people to work hand in hand to fight this kind of things, because crime
Yeah,
is
the
a
crime rate
pandemic.
is high.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your take on gender-based violence?
Yeah.
And like both females and males, not necessarily females.
Yeah, I don't know if I say this, maybe we're not or maybe I'm crazy or something. Because I think now, from my point of view, I think this thing is just way too spiritual. I don't
You
know
think
if
so?
yeah, it is spiritual, because of why is it becoming something that people are living on? Back
Yeah,
then
it's
it used
getting
to happen,
normalized.
but then maybe because of social medias were not there, maybe that's when there's a much about it.
Yeah.
But I think no, it's something that's getting out of hand and people are just doing it for a living. Or maybe people are reporting too much about it. I don't know. But then I think it's
I
becoming
don't think people are
worse.
reporting what's
They don't know.
What's I had this perspective yona nore ka gender-based violence. I had this perspective yona nore men are the ones the ones that are could every time about gender-based violence I think about men. You get so perspective ya ka change to mona nore there's actually men who are being abused ne and banna kira ba bolele ba mo monna ka se video mosadi a metha. So I realized I saw this video, I think it's a recent thing, that woman was beating up that man. A mo dieng, a mo mura monna. And wa bona hore monno a ka itwela ka fenya motho.
And you know
And,
that
yeah.
okay, you can continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I feel like it's that thing hore banna ba ne le monano hore and nna nka no mmea letsogo fela o yo reporta kwa alla o ka re ke mmethile ka diamola bana pa ba tseya ya hae.
Yeah,
You get
and the funny part is when he's going to report on the videos, Basadi Rutloba like Viva.
yeah,
You've done it.
and the nice thing about us ne basadi re a support-ana.
Supportana,
So
yeah.
le nna ke a tseba gore ke dile ntwa mohuta wa nka bolela ba tlo
But on
support.
support, and he's gonna be arrested.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I want to understand or what's your target market like for this app?
Okay. My target market, I'm targeting the women.
Yeah.
I'm targeting the children. I'm targeting also the business owners. Yeah, and also security companies.
Okay.
And now, since you are from Hamaja,
Okay.
ne, yeah, there are some areas they're having network problems and things like that. So I want to understand the app how can operate without network or what's happening there.
No, it's actually going to need network because of it uses data to work.
To work, okay.
So Mara, the best part about to solve that matter is as I've indicated, we're going to work with the CPFs.
Yeah.
So that's when amongst the communities there are CPFs like that, and we as Mailula Foundation, as we're going to talk about it, we're going to reform the CPF as the youth of the community, because of back then they used to select those responsible elders amongst the community. So now we're going to reselect the youth together with SAPs. So they were going to be trained, and after being trained, I think already when it's time to select the new staff from the SAPs, they're going to take from there. Actually, if possible, they're going to have some stipend, because working for free is something that people cannot actually bring their all. So to answer your question, as we have those CPFs amongst the community, they're going to be the ones that's going to make sure that their network services are okay. If in case someone has a problem that's bothering them, then they can just go to the CPF if ever they have a problem of reporting. And also, when something is happening amongst the community from people like me who are from the rurals, I know already the station is very far from actually where I'm staying.
Yeah.
So if I'm home and something is bothering me, the other stations are able to connect the CPF among at my village, so that they can be the one who are coming to the scene while waiting for the police to come. So to solve such matters of network and something like that, I think having the CPF is something that's very convenient for people who have problems like network coverages or something like that, because we also have the USTD code for those who don't have smartphones.
Wow, that is wise.
Yeah.
That is very wise. Because I wanted to ask Ore for batho ba bagolo, what's up batho ba bagolo ba bantšha ba berekisa smartphone. Ke nyoko botsa ore
Yeah.
bona ba bereka bjang ka gore most ba berekisa mapopotane. So
Yeah.
you just answered me.
Oh, okay. And speaking of batho ba bagolo, we're going to be also introducing the physical panic button.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, the businesses like this, or maybe at homes.
Yeah.
So if ever there's something bothering you, you cannot be able to go to the CPFs, you can just go on your own and tap.
Wow.
Yeah. So you at the establishments like businesses, it's going to report to the SAPs and also the security companies that's gathering. I mean, they're guarding the businesses, and those households who have the security companies working for them, the cameras and all those kind of things. There's panic button is going to report to their security company and also to the police.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that is wise.
You
Ba
have
Rabi-
another question?
Yeah, but I have another question. Yeah, I want to understand, there are several applications during the were invented come South Africa,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then after some time they disappear. I don't know what is due to funding or what. Like applications just on the Mexit. Now, like we no longer hear about people using Mexit and
Yeah,
Mexit and all of
yeah.
that. Yeah. So I want to understand what's gonna happen to your app. Should it happen or was the funding?
Okay. If I don't actually get the funding, I don't actually think at this point where I am, I need much fundings. What I need now is for the stakeholders to engage so that they can pilot this application at their departments. Because of the funding part, I think I have done it with the KAM attorneys, and also
Yes.
I'm still applying for other fundings, of which I don't think it's much to do about the fundings at this point. So
Okay.
we do need sponsors for maintenance part of it.
Okay.
So your question, I can answer it, Hore. At this point, Wabana, I'm not much looking at the funding part. Funding or no funding, I'm going to work so hard to market this application so that they can get it. Because of I know the pain of not having such an implementation. I know the pain of surviving something that could have actually made me leave this earth It's
Okay.
inago. Like
Yeah.
this thing have to help a lot of people, right? It's a need.
Yeah, it
Yeah, it is
is.
a
It
need.
is.
So I'm going to work as hard as I can without or with the funding by which, because of
Okay.
my point and what I want to get to go create as much as stakeholders to implement and pilot this application.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking about funding,
Mhm.
do we have sponsors already?
No, we don't have sponsors. I'm actually applying for the funding for further maintenance of the applications and to actually do inside more features still or do one like these big ones steady cameras at the traffic lights. Ditlo tlhoka so much fundings. And actually if the stakeholders they wanna like SAPS as pilot, I think we're in their hand now
Yeah.
to going forth. Yeah.
I think this is a very brilliant idea, ne?
Mhm.
So can you go with this? Do you think are you getting support yo tshwantse o e kry-e? Because honestly, this is a very brilliant idea, and I think ke need literally to
It's a
everyone.
need.
Because James o botsisitse gore o targetile mo bang, mara nna I feel like it applies to everyone
Everyone.
because everyone will experience a crime, the emergencies, and
They
etc.
do.
So yeah, that was my question.
Yeah, I get the only problem that I might be having is people are not much aware about the
Oh,
application. So
yeah,
if they were, I think the support was going to be skyrocketing.
yeah,
I do get the support from stakeholders. Like for instance, I've been with SABS, our provincial commissioner. I had a meeting with her because of they actually came to my home looking for me because of they've seen it on TV and it was something that
yeah.
they were interested on. So yeah, I'm getting, but it's not much as it should. Come and the
Yeah.
capabilities of it. In
Yeah.
a balore, I'm very patient because of everything take time.
Okay.
And yeah.
Talking about people not being aware, ne? How do you go about marketing it?
I wait for interviews if I'm called on interviews or if I can just see something and market myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alina, a social media platform. Because
No, I'm working on it.
oh,
Yeah, I've indicated or I'm building a website. So
I feel
yeah.
like a lot of people are on their phones.
Ne,
Ne? So if you could have maybe a social media platform where I don't know, you teach people about this and advertise, yeah.
So teaching people of Kibuletika this Malabia Mailula Foundation, it's
Yes.
actually the one that needs funding because of Kitlota Magia at the communities. Like now I have an event around May.
Okay.
And I'll be going to a certain village. Those people how the app is going to help them and how it's working. So also I've
Oh,
started with I don't know if I should name, but then certain radio station
okay.
where they invite me. We go to schools, then I tell them about the application. So
Okay.
it's something that is already started. I'm moving around as the foundation to help people and tell them how it's going to be working and how it's going to be helping them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, literally.
Here's a question.
Speaking about, you spoke about maintenance, né?
Yeah.
So I wanted to check with you in regards to cybersecurity.
Okay.
I get to give you one question here. But because now, like we are moving to, like already we are on 4IR, né? Fourth Industrial Revolution.
Yeah.
A lot of things are happening on the internet. People are being scammed and whatsoever. So how are you prepared in terms of like making sure that the app like it has a security? Yeah, like that's why I got cyber security.
Yeah, we have a team which is a qualified team of people. It's I'm working with Honesty Onya. So his company is the one that's dealing with our maintenance. He's been to school. He's in personal rural IT. So us protecting people from scamming this application will be something that will be actually the main thing a lot of people are really really at the point because of what you're saying is valid. People try to actually reborn or if we do this this application. So our main point and target at this point gore re tlo ba re lebeletse go protect this application because of it's indicating gore you when you sign in tlo ba shumisha your email address as way too easy for us to get you gore this person I'll try to hack us so it's something that's on our plate right now, about the cyber security part. Like even at the subs bar, very part ya cyber security with batho ba leba subs. So as I've indicated, the dashboard cha rena di tla ba di integration with whoever stakeholders tla ba re bereka le yona. So if ever re bereka le subs ne, or are the cyber security part of theirs is going to be dealt by team ya bona ya IT. So I think the severe part ya gore re itiše is going to be those two teams working together gore go ska ba le any scammers trying to, or actually getting into penetrating our systems. Yeah.
That's proper. Then just to check with you, like in kataba ya, like let's go back.
Okay.
Are you exposed to coding, like individual, not the company, like
No,
you,
me
like,
myself.
yes.
Yeah, I actually did digital marketing with MTN, but I don't have. It's just a certificate, not qualification. Or having an honors and stuff like that. Yeah. So but Valorin, they have been dealing with that particular my team. Honesty Konya and their team. So this thing, Honna, it came as an idea of solving something that I went through. Not actually the love of me being a coder or the HTML and stuff like that. So it's familiar like that, and then that's when I got to have the love for IT. That's when I went for MTN for the digital marketing application tooling certificate, because I really needed the qualification dealing with such an application.
Yeah. Okay. Can you please talk about the NGO?
Okay.
Lori, it's all
The app.
the app.
Okay.
Yeah.
The application, I mean the NGO, it's Mailula Foundation.
Malibia Mailula
it's
Foundation.
yeah.
Okay.
It's actually my mother's name. She actually passed when I was 9 years old. So I just had to honor her something, because I
Okay.
believe her, if she was alive, I wouldn't have went through
The things that you went through. Oh yeah.
so that's why I called the foundation ka leina la gagwe. So the foundation it's alana ka gore yona ke yona e sepelang at the communities to tell the people about the app.
Oh.
Yes, it's something that's being built gore re tsamaye le other the NGO tse dingwe, because of I've already now get partner le Caroline Tema Foundation. It's been there for a while and it's helping a lot of people, disability, children, and also gender-based violence.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's all ka gore ke yona e sepelang at the communities e botjang batho ka the app, because the app it's in the private company, it's a business, I get.
Yeah.
So the NGO is an NGO, it's everything. Like people don't have to pay me gore ke ba bontshe gore I have a product that can help you.
So it's actually a non-profit organization.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you think lithoka maybe the sponsors?
Yeah, we do.
Ne?
For the fund, we do so much need sponsors.
Yeah. Because you just mentioned le tlhakana le magoshi. I didn't understand that. Were you saying magoshi as in like dikgoshi, kings? Oh.
I can we know gore at every village there's a king.
Yeah.
So respecting them, re ya go bona pele, then we tell them gore this is what we want to bring to your people. Yeah. So re ka se tsene ga motho ra se bolele le ena pele.
Okay.
So this specific ones, I'm telling you, we're going to be hosting an event come May. They are the ones who approached me. We like your initiative and re community.
Okay.
This is yeah.
Okay. If there's let's just say there's one of our insiders and she or he actually wants to sponsor this, how do they go about finding you? Maybe on socials, your contact details.
Yeah, my contact details still on Facebook. My name on Facebook is Mailula Mapula Crime Emergency. Then on TikTok it's Mapula Maili 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just that. Okay.
Yeah, so my contact details are there. So if anyone or any person, any company, any organizations wants to fund, they can just find me on my socials. Forever online.
Okay.
Yeah.
You also mentioned Tabayore, you named the foundation under your mom's name, right? And you think you wouldn't have gone through what you went through if your mom was still here.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable in talking about the things that you actually went
Went through.
through?
Yeah, I am, but then I wouldn't want to just go deep in it because I didn't want to hurt the other person,
Okay,
of
yes.
which the person is now a new person who have changed from
Yes, yes, makes
the
sense.
behaviors.
Yeah.
So I was physically abused.
Oh,
I was
okay.
physically abused, and it was severe that I wouldn't do much about it because of it was happening at the comfort of my own home. Because yeah,
Oh,
so there was none much I can do than to just call the police, of which was very difficult for me.
yeah.
If you call them, it's either they don't know where you're staying. There's gonna be very difficult for them to get to my home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was something that was bothering me.
It makes sense now why
Yeah,
you
so
actually founded the app.
because if I had the app, I would have just took my phone and tap
Yeah.
and wait for them to arrive. Or if I
Yeah.
had the wristband, then just press it
And also the panic
on
button.
the wall.
Yeah.
Mm.
I saw a hand, James. Was there something you wanted to say?
Yeah, okay. Now I'm more into the app and also wanting to know what are you getting the support that is needed for the application Kamo Limpopo now? Because I read somewhere in 2024, this month on the 15th, they were launching Sesheu ICT Hub by Limpopo Connection, something like that.
Yeah.
Of which I believe were in the ICT hub, they are launched Kamo Limpopo. They are meant to help people like you with startup. So I want to understand the only any ICT hub it is Kamo Limpopo it came through to help you out with the startup of your application.
No, I they haven't came to me, but then last month I actually went to them, and then there was pitch pitch competition in Johannesburg. It was for initiatives.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I was late when I went to ICT. The people were already shortlisted, so I
Oh,
couldn't get in. So I just approached them this past month. I'm hoping for the best from them.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I believe for working with them will actually help me be exposed as possible. Yeah.
Okay. Now coming back to your story saying that you were somehow physically abused, meaning worrying actually you had to go through such experience before you can create an app like this. So I want to understand, or if you never went through such incident, bo ka tswa o ipone o le ka hara, these things of inventing applications and all of that.
Honestly, no.
It was just for
It was just for that because it took so many years, and I actually went through a lot after that because of my mental health was just disturbed.
Yeah.
So it was hard for me to actually be a normal person. So I believe Hore, and after seeing Hore, a lot of people might be hidden with this kind of a problem. So
Yeah.
I just said I should just stand up and maybe help those who are still gonna have to face the problem or those who are facing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so meaning that after this app, we must not expect another application from you.
No, other things I'll be doing them. Other things I'll be doing them. But then as for inventions and IT, this is to be the end of us getting something from me. Got this in this field.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Epelena, does it have an age restriction? Ke botsa because o bolela hore wena you were abused when you were young,
Yeah.
right? Which I can relate to. So I want to know hore bana ba banyane, maybe someone doing grade 8, 9, 10, motho o tshwana le o a kgone ho abuse, a kgone ho report abuse because you think ka mo ke gae, ke
Yeah,
robala
ke
ka mo, ke
agadi.
isa ka mo, ke tlo ya kae if I report this.
Yeah.
So is it applicable to minors?
It is applicable for them because of not to me, that kind of a thing happened while I was at that age. So I
Oh,
think already they do need to be helped. They do need to be seen because of bana ba loreng they're getting abused. Actually, the young ones ba lore ba palla ko ipolela because o sa kgone go bolela, and if o direwa dilo, that person will just continue doing it because of
yeah.
he or she knows already
Oh,
there's nothing you can do.
idea.
So if you
Yeah.
report secretly on the app, it's something
It
that can help
helps,
you. Yeah.
right?
So it's applicable for someone who's able to rush your phone can just use it.
Ne.
As young as you are abused.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I'm starting to think, Ore, you actually wish this app was invented years ago,
Years
ne?
ago.
It could have helped you.
I wouldn't have been to dilo tse e le goreng ke fetile ka ra tsona tse dingwe because of I believe gore mental health like ile wa ba le problem from there, and it took me nako e ntšhi gore ke be sha. I'm not saying I'm okay, but then
Yeah.
it took me so much time to be a normal person and be
Yeah, to be
as
human again.
and mother my children as I could.
Okay. Oh, you just mentioned that you have kids,
I
ne?
have
Nakwela
kids.
o bolela
Yeah.
intro ko
Yeah.
pataish.
Ke sa go botša about my boys. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think I think you answered that question.
Yeah.
Ne, okay, let's go back to the NGO.
Okay.
The NGO. We didn't talk much about it. You said it's a non-profit organization, right?
Yeah.
Which means there's actually people working go NGO ya how. Alright? Okay, that's what I wanted to understand. Because are you the one going around passing the message and trying to teach people, or do you have people behind you about to sang?
Bantusha. Yeah, I have a team because an NGO I get it's supposed to have at least 3 directors in it. So I
Oh,
have 3 directors. The other one is Mukazi Security Companies. I'm working with
okay.
them is one of the directors, and the other one is my cousin. She's one of the directors either. So she's the one who was there when this idea came about. She's the person who knows actually what I've been going through, but I've survived. So it was a relevant thing for her to be part of the NGO.
Okay.
So yeah, it's me and these two. So I'm the one who goes around.
Yeah.
When I need help, then they are going with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kana, you said it doesn't necessarily it's not specifically about crime, right?
Yeah.
Which means motho o moholo a re no re nna sewa ke le koko ke tsofetse, ne? If anything happens and I'm all alone, I can just press le le gore maybe I don't know ke na le di-high blood tsaka and I'm not feeling well. Can I press and like
Yeah. If you feel or
okay.
you can just
Oh, okay, now I
you
think
can
I
just
understand.
panic. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a question.
Okay. You spoke a lot about mental health, ne?
Okay.
Of which I believe it's something people don't really talk about. I can say. So do you think people in places like here in Limpopo take mental health seriously enough?
Honestly, no.
They don't.
No.
So what role do you think technology can play in supporting mental health, not just emergency?
Yo, Obana, this one doesn't need technology, honestly. Because of speaking to AI, or in comfort you as much as he can, because when I look for answer, I don't have emotions, I'm not human.
Yeah, I also saw.
Yeah. So at this point, Kinana, we do have psychologists, do have social workers, but then Kinano Karabashimishi, man. We don't.
Ne?
Yeah, we
I
don't
saw
use those people.
bare AI you fa dikarabo tse o di nyakang go diko. Is that true?
Yeah, Mara comfort party it won't.
Ne?
You can just tell AI gore a ke sharp bang hetile. E tlo go araba mara e ka se go comfort. E tlo go botsa gore, hey, back off. That's what it
Yeah.
does, but which is also good. But then I think gore at this point technology cannot actually do. For now I don't think so. Ke nagana gore you just need to just have someone to talk to. Or long gore you can just cry out your problems and ba go thushe as professional as they can. Or
Yeah.
bontsha gore, okay, at this point you can just do this and mara e ya le ka motho. Because you can just go to a psychologist a bolela le wena mara wa se moko. it happens.
Yeah.
Or just anymore when I feel like I'm wasting my time. It just want you or only more to feel like, okay, this is getting to me. I have to do this for myself because of only at this point you get to be depressed or everything is just negative.
Yeah.
So we need someone to bring you up, someone to help you or I am good enough. I can do this. Nothing can limit me. So yeah.
Okay. Kata organization, ne? Organization, okay. Is it a multi-purpose? Is it youth development? Is it drop-in center? What is it like?
I didn't hear you. You said it's a dropping center. It's a what?
Is it a drop-in center? Ne?
Uh-huh.
I get like in terms of NPOs, we have a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're differ. Like we have
Yeah.
multi-purpose, which has a lot of maybe DIC, which is drop-in center, which is TIYD, like youth development, and also have like there are varieties of them.
There,
Like
yeah, I can't say mine is a drop-in center because of we're not at this point helping people in a way of donations. We're not donating anything to the people. We're just helping people to know about the app and fight gender-based violence. That's what we do. We are kind of multi-purpose, not drop-in center and stuff like that. Because of I believe right now we just empower people. We just there to tell the people it's possible to fight gender-based violence. It's possible to actually report gender-based violence. It's possible to work out or get out of gender-based violence. That's what we do. We actually teach them to be aware that we can fight gender-based violence. We can win actually against gender-based violence or crime as a whole. That's what we do in the NGOs.
okay, it's all about awareness
Awareness.
campaigns.
Yeah.
Okay, then what's your target? Is it youth based or everyone in the community maybe?
Everyone.
Okay.
I'm actually targeting youth ka dikolong, and also as I've indicated already ke tloya di-community because of we know gore batho ba bagolo they not much into the phone. So if only youth e leng gore e gona ka gae, they can help you to gore o shumishe o tsene app o e dire. So hence re bolela gore re ya di-community re ba bontshe gore eng motswadi o ka se mmontšhe phone go njwele wa re tsena mo mama re de eng a e tshwara ka pele.
sometime, yeah.
Youth ke yone e le goreng e gona ka gae ke bona ba tlo go thušang gore this is re nte re dira so wa nkwešiša.
Okay. Ke a kwa re wa dikolong ne? Ke nyaka gore like are you working with the peer educators, those ones ba le gore like every day they come to work, they go around the village, foot soldiers or peer educators, or you work on do you work every day goba do you work to go to work every day goba le mmereko in terms of saying okay now re sekolong sa mashushu na tlele whatever they in school?
Oh, okay. Now as ke indicatile gore I'm working at Kgotleshi Mapula at tennis KAM. I'm working there, but then I'm also working on my app at that office. Ne? So what's happening ke gore I get invited to go to those places. I don't just wake up, okay, let me just go to the school. It has to be gore go na le something that's going on, like a awareness campaign of which ke tsamaya le di-NGO tse dingwe or the media lo tse di so. So as we're just starting, we just a new business. So we going to be having a office is just crime emergency app office whereby this thing application every day. Yeah, that's what's going to be happening.
Okay.
Mhm.
Aida. Okay, yeah, literally it's done. Kenyoko Butisa,
Okay.
how do you deal with doing all these things? You have an app that you're working on, you have the NGO, and then I'm not really sure if you're an attorney or a lawyer because you just
No, I'm not.
yeah.
I'm working kakwale in that office because of they are the ones who actually saw the vision and help to implement it. So
Okay.
I'm working ka crime emergency app in the KM
In the
attorney's office.
okay.
Yeah, so this is what's happening.
Okay, how do you do it? How the app, it's the NGO plus you're a mom. How do you how do you manage to be a mom,
To
show
do
up
all
for
the
your
things,
kids
yeah.
and the app and everything that is going on in your life?
It's actually hard.
Plus, you're also saying your mental health is, yeah,
I just told myself, Hori, you just have to do it, man. Self
ne,
motivation is something that no one can ever do for you. Because
yeah,
listening to someone like Okhala or Aroboja, or you can do it. It's not as much as you can tell yourself, or you know what, I'm doing this for myself. As
kannete,
much as
ne?
I didn't have the motherly support, the motherly love growing up,
Yeah,
I think it's very valid for them to provide it to my kids. So
yeah,
I'm just working myself as hard as I can. For Babeli, a better life, Babeli, a free mindset, Babeli, bophelo bo loreng I couldn't have maybe.
yeah,
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 so it's hard for me. I don't want to lie. It's hard, Mara. I have to do it. I'm
yeah,
actually doing it habitually. So people can just ask themselves, "Oh, yo, moto ing," but then I'm not there. My
yeah,
focus is on me and my kids and what I do. Because if you can look at gore batho ba reng ka wena, batho ba tlo reng, it's something that's gonna not move you forward in life. So ke no ipotsa gore as hard as it can get, there'll be a point where I'm actually okay. Ke phela gabotse. So I'm doing this not only for my kids, I'm just for the people as a whole.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ka the crime emergency app, ke botsisitse if you think you're getting support yo tshwantse o e kry-e, and you've answered me ne. Ka the NGO, do you think are you getting like you're actually getting the support that you're supposed to be getting?
Yeah, the NGO, you know, it's really working. Shem, I don't want to lie. They do host the seminars. They do hold the imbizo,
Okay.
where we go there, rabalela what we do. But then I think the action part is where they lack, because they can say honali imbizo kai kai. You go there, I'm this company and I'm doing this. They don't take action after that.
Okay.
Yeah, so kinana ba lack up pateo.
The action part. O boletse hore, where you come from, le sokotse too much about the services and etc. Ne? Do you think kwa o tswang gona, ba tseba about this app and thinking about how helpful it is, do you think they're giving you the support that they're supposed to actually give you as someone wa holetseng mo bona ba tswang?
Yeah, they do support me, Baloring, they able to. They do support ka you call, and when calling ka the interviews, they do call Hore, we see this kind of thing and we are proud of you. And when is it coming on the iPhone, or I mean iStore or Play Store, so that we can download re kgone go support. Yeah, but
So ba
then
bang ba fisha galelo.
they do, you know, Valore yenchi support each other from the outside. Because of I'm
Okay.
from there, but then I'm staying around Polokwane, so
Okay.
people Valoring aba go tsebe, they can just open their ears and eyes
Yeah,
so
about
much than
tenets, kannete, than
because
ba
of where
ba-
you from. People might say, who is she? Or yena tla direlo tse di so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it happens. Re phela ka
Kannete,
yona
it
ntho eo.
happens, yeah.
So mara we just have to move because of re ka se go rate ka moka.
Exactly.
Even if a se go dreselo, mara we can just decide to go
Yeah.
no rata.
Maybe le ntola ya o nyatsa right? O holetse matlhong a rena o.
Eh, wena o
O nahana hore o
mang?
dieng?
Yeah, wena.
Ke bone letsoho mo morao.
I want to ask about your educational background.
My what?
Educational background.
Oh, okay.
So, did you study take your app
IT.
for software IT and stuff?
And
Because
I've
you can't wake up.
Ke dirile digital marketing le programming le MTN. Ne?
Yeah.
I've in ke boletše ka yona. So background taga education is I did electrical engineering, I did welding. So it's out of the IT part. In a balore after ke bone gore this idea it tlo nyaka something that's gonna prove for okay, this thing I can do it. That's when I went to MTN for the certificate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go na le ntho nngwe I think wa e dira like ka mokgwa ko o kweleng ka gona o bolela. I think your target is mostly the grassroots, like is the village. Like I
yes.
think is the village. Like you're talking about traditional authorities and whatsoever. I think you're in the village. Like why the village? Why not like going to Pendo? Why not going to townships or the suburbs?
The reason why Gary Village is not only because my only target, it's just that when they are far from the services, the stations are very far from them.
Yeah.
So, the service, it's very hard for us or recreate as agents as we want them.
Yeah.
So this is the reason why ke biletse ka taba ya the CPF tse lo re tlo attend the matters while waiting for the services to arrive. So here in Bendo, here in Polokwane, whereby station is mo gaufi, you can just get it as agent as possible. So yeah, ke nagana gore this is the reason why ke bone kare the rurals are more valid.
Yeah, most probably because baleka the services than renane. Because the knife one patrampa makoro kitimela
Stationing
more stationing.
fast.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I feel like the I guess we vision or a mission. I don't know vision. Mission.
It's a mission.
Yeah, the mission behind it is emotional.
Very emotional.
Yeah, it is. Because thinking about you saying your mom passed, then you had to go through all these things. Asa hanchi muthu akathoma are, because I went through this, I want to help others. Asa hanchi honestly speaking. And I feel like I think I've mentioned this so many times, so this is a brilliant idea. Like I could say
Ne?
I could say
Yeah,
and I
it
think
happens.
people would think the same as me, or this is
Yeah.
brilliant. It really is brilliant, honestly. And I just hope you get the support that you're supposed to be getting, because honestly speaking,
honestly.
you're supposed to be known.
Mara as motho lo reng o phela mo lefatsheng like I've learned gore everything happens for a reason,
right?
and there's no coincidence. I just believe or in time it will get where it should. Because if
Yeah.
it ran, so it was not a coincidence that you asking me these questions about that. So it has to go step by step. You can't just fly.
Yeah. You said you did body electrical engineering.
Yeah.
How did you go about the choices?
Yeah, it was a rough one because in high school I was studying the physics. I actually wanted to be part of the physical sciences, but it got tougher. I had to change to business studies because of I think I have so much love for entrepreneurship. So I changed grade 12. I did the business studies and all those kind of things.
Yes.
So when Kia who further my studies, you know how things can be.
Yeah.
You can I wanna be a doctor, Mara, you can end up being something else.
That you
So
never wanted to be.
So along the way in 2019, I just thought, no man, let me just do something with my life.
Yeah.
That's when I registered to do electrical engineering.
Okay.
So then after that, so no, I don't have this thing. Wearing boots. But I know, okay, let me just do it because of this is the first thing more can now. Unemployment, education is something that pushing to a way where you can get something. So I did welding after that.
Okay.
So firstly, I studied nursing, but then I didn't go further because of this funding. Apparently, that person or scammed.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
so it's part of life.
What's
So yeah, I nursing. That's when I came back home from because Nekidra in Pilo, it was in Randfontein.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I came back home. Then Kadra Kala Capricorn College, Tibet College. Then so I did electrical. I did also welding. So and then I did script writing and stuff like that.
Do you have a pishagalelo ya hore o further, I don't know, your studies, maybe study and know more about the field that you're in right now?
IT.
Yeah.
Not really. What's even taking it's social work and psychology. That's something that I wanted to do with UNISA. Because I believe this experience I have with Minagano, the thing ya go gobala, talking to someone about something experience ka yona, it's better than I'm trained, I'm a professional.
Exactly.
Experience. What I feel is something that you don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I
Exactly.
believe my love is just there because I believe I talk too much sometimes. So, so it can help. It can help It's something that I would love to do.
Okay. James, do you have a question?
Yeah, I actually had a question, but now it disappeared. Yeah, but now as motho wa mosadi, like when you were entering here, I was like, why anaganne ka go create an app and not go into cosmetics and things like that? Yeah,
And
because a lot of ladies, well, they will rather go for those.
something beauty.
Yeah, you see,
Yeah.
rather than this kind of things like inventing applications, like what's that thing yeah about stereotyped kind of a thing, or okay,
Yeah.
no, this kind of things get your create
Ke tša
Ke tša
banna.
banna,
and all of
yeah.
that, and when you just decided, or no man, I had a situation and now
Yeah.
I have to find a solution even for future generation,
Yeah.
or but a better solution to their problems. So actually that question disappeared, but
ke a
yeah, it's
utlwisisa.
just an acknowledgement nje.
Yeah, so now I'm someone who learning I don't see gore monna o direng a direng. Hence go botsa I did welding. It's a
Yeah.
skill mo re ba feel o kare mosadi wa weldela wena.
Eh.
So I na ke a dwatla. Yeah.
O di dira ka
Ke di
moka.
dira ka moka.
Okay. Going back to you being a mom and you you have I get to be your mental state is not how you actually want it to be. Do you think the situation that actually happened to you back then are they impacting how you parent your kids?
Yes, I can say in a good way. Not in a
Oh,
bad way. I get it's said hore an abused person tend to further abuse. If you
yeah.
grew up being abused or living around people who are being abused,
Yeah.
you tend to see it as a normal thing than why dira more.
Mm.
So I believe gore to nna e dirile like even tell gore ke bona kare even if ke a bagala ke feel kare what if I'm damaging their yeah,
Oh,
so ke ntho e le goreng
yeah.
e direla gore ke be a better mom, I can say.
Yeah,
Mara ke
yeah.
feel kare in dirile gore ke feel kare go gala ngwana it's wrong because wa mogala wa mo dira something le gore I mo tshware sharp. It's something that can actually affect them. Mara as a normal go gala ngwana cannot be a severe thing gore ka mo damage monagano. So mara ke nagana gore I'm actually doing a good part ka taba ya gore ke a tseba gore motho o affectega monagano.
Yeah. This takes us back to Mola. I think we once talked more on our podcast here. They were talking about abuse and I mentioned Tabayore, a person being bad because of the bad dating is a choice, right?
I can say it's a choice, mara go ba bang it's not. Una ba le
Is
hore-
it?
Yeah, this
No,
thing ya go.
I thought it's a choice.
No, it's not. Because oh, go jo ba nang e diragala. It feels like this is how we live. Oh, ya go trigger. Let me say it triggers you.
Oh.
Gore o bone motho a dira something then o tlala pele feel kare ya go overpower. That's why ke go botse kere some of the things are very spiritual because you feel kare ke a e dira and it's not wrong. Or a o ke pone ga o e dira, but then you feel kare wa ke khotsofatsa. Or actually o khotsofatsa your inner person o la le goreng o go betse ene
Oh.
o bone o kare go bala a ke tsebe gore ke tlhalose jang mara some people ba e dira mara a se gore they do it because of ba bone eng kae.
I
Or
always
she's-
thought it's a choice.
No.
Because as a
Go ba
mother,
bang,
I feel
it's
like
not.
as a mother, ne, umutomore and you know better. I can't abuse my baby because I was abused by someone I was living with. So
maybe
I always thought it's a choice. I don't know. I'm learning something from you.
yeah osa fola ne
Yeah.
it's something that's gonna happen, especially that's why babare if motho experiences something it's very wise gore ba create help. Because
Oh,
if you don't get help, that's when nthola e tlo go diragalela, e tlo go trigger.
it becomes
Yeah,
a
that's why
personality.
some people ba lose their mindset because of being abused.
It was nice having you here, and I wish nke be re sa fiwa nako ya ho limitiwa.
We bolela the whole
Because there's
day.
a lot that I would like to learn from you, considering the fact that I actually relate to your background.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really think your app is a brilliant idea. Like it really is. I thought nka o fa maboloma o bjang. But someone has to give you your flowers. Like
Yeah.
it's a very brilliant idea. And thank you so much for honoring our invite. Thank you so much for being here. Wa tlohela mabaka, wa se kerekeng and decided to come here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, insiders, for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button on, and also give us a thumbs up. Oh, let's all subscribe.
Yeah. Yo, youth on the rise, creativity loud. Local legends moving, no need for the crowd. From business to music, hustle to hope. If it's happening in the city, we hold in the scope. Polokwane, que pelo ya Limpopo. Doro bara matimba, ra mintiro, rally.